Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. So not long now until Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook. This is going to be a mega fight because I think that this is going to be the best Kell Brook we have seen in the ring. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about mentally. I think that Kell Brook wants it now more than ever. That is the most important thing for Kell Brook, his mindset. So Kell Brook has said that he's going to stop Terence Crawford and he may even make him quit on his stool. Big words and a bold statement from Kell Brook. This is what he had to say. "I'm fully focused. I've never been ready for a fight like this before. Looking forward to whatever Terence Crawford brings, because I can match him. I'm ready for war. I believe I stop him or he quits on his stool." So there we go. There is some gravity to that statement from Kell Brook. He really wants to do some harm to Terence Crawford. Not necessarily because he doesn't like him, but he's ready for war. He just wants to fight now, and we are so close that the juices are flowing for Kell Brook. He is ready to get in there and take it to Terence Crawford. Now, it isn't going to be easy, especially considering he hasn't been fighting at 147. He's been up and down the weights, so Kell Brook making weight was going to be the biggest stumbling block in this fight. Then, when he's done that, he's got to get in there with someone like Terence Crawford. So after Kell Brook has made weight, he's still got a tough test in there in the ring with Terence Crawford. He's still got the huge mountain to climb. And the burning question is, how does he stick with someone like Terence Crawford? With the movement, the boxing IQ, the ability that Terence Crawford has in the ring, and Terence Crawford is going to be taking it to a level where he believes Kell Brook cannot go. The question is, can Kell Brook go there with him? Now, Kell Brook's statements saying that he's going to get a knockout or Terence Crawford is going to quit on his stool makes you believe that the plan of Kell Brook is to take him into deep waters, make him work with him, so essentially make it a dogfight with it Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is going to want to box, or that is what Kell Brook believes. Kell Brook is going to take it to him and make him fight. Kell Brook will look to exploit any weaknesses in Terence Crawford that he can find, which is not easy because there are very few. One glaring thing that Terence Crawford does not do so well is when he retreats, he goes back and he doesn't have his hands at home, and often his chin is up in the air, but his feet are so fast that he is often out of range when he does that. So you're going to need fast feet to close that distance and make him pay for that. Does Kell Brook have feet that are fast enough in order to do that? Maybe not. Kell Brook isn't necessarily fast on his feet, but he has good positioning. That is how Kell Brook gets around it. So in this fight with Terence Crawford, he's not in there just to have a war, because that is what he explained. He's ready for war, but if he's in there with someone who can box as well as Terence Crawford, then you have to wonder, can he stay with him when Terence Crawford goes to elite level? Because Terence Crawford will go through the gears. He has many levels, and Kell Brook, yes, he's very strong, he's very powerful, and has good speed as well, and the engine when he has prepared correctly, but still, that isn't enough when you're in there with someone of the level of Terence Crawford. But then there are other weaknesses of Terence Crawford, and sometimes Terence Crawford is his own worst enemy. He has certain things that he can do in the ring, certain things that are very complex, but certain things that maybe are too complex. So sometimes he does dig into that bag a little bit too much and pulls out tricks that aren't necessary at that point, and that does complicate things in the ring for Terence Crawford. So at some points in the fight, when Terence Crawford does do that, that is when Kell Brook can capitalise. But you have to wonder if Terence Crawford will keep it simple, or simple for him, and make sure he wins this fight. But one thing for sure is that Kell Brook is not going to take it easy. He's not going to just go in there and make up numbers. He's going over there to win. And I think that this is a good fight. It's an entertaining fight. I don't think Kell Brook is done just yet. I mean, yes, he's a little bit older, but that doesn't really matter. I think Kell Brook still has enough in him to get something out of this fight. And the most important thing is that he does himself justice. He brings the best fight that he can. Whether that's enough or not, we don't know. I guess we will have to wait. Guys, anyway, drop your thoughts on this in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.